Welcome
Alright,
back to Mutants and Masterminds.
so, you guys have just finished the fight, and you would have noted, I didn't describe well during the fight because there was a focus in the fight. Even while you guys were fighting, everyone was working on the line. You will note that not you guys are obviously you are in the taffy factory as established.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Not everyone stopped working when the fight ended, though a few people have. Most importantly, though, for your guys' purposes, is a hooded figure, which you can see a wooden hand coming out of a sleeve, which is Marsh, the person that ultimately kind of caught you onto this place.
Mm-hmm.
So, we are going to go with that moment. As they kind of approach you. I don't have a token for them, so I'll just use commoner, but they kind of approach you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys, you got you got my message.
We did,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
It's not pretty here.
Yeah, we
We can
we
tell.
noticed.
Right. So, what are you guys planning to do?
Hmm.
Well, would dealing with the head of this place work? Because I'm thinking that's kind of the only way we can.
Good luck. I'm not much You hear a wooden swallow, which is very weird sound.
Ugh.
I I don't really know how to describe it, except it's kind of like rickety and
I was gonna say, are you talking like like this a similar sound like someone like stepping on mulch type of sound, or
it's I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what this would sound like.
wood swallowing?
Ross, have you ever heard of a chunk of wood swallow?
Uh, no. But
Anyways,
yeah. Anyway.
Cool. Anyways, moving on.
as you guys are speaking, the factory floor shakes.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ugh.
What is this? An
And
earthquake?
you see these two garage doors open.
Oh shit!
Chink, 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 chink. 10, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000 of those very robots you fought seem to be headed into this factory.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh,
this is
Sophia is going to kind of hide behind some things and look to you guys. She is going to. Oh, she has this like frustrated look on her face. Something is very clearly bothering her. But she tells you, hold these stupid machines back. Go shut this place down.
Shiro will nod towards Sophia and then look towards the others. Come on, come on. Let's find where that boss is at. Where that boss's place
Uh,
is.
right. So you know from what Billy the Kid told you, or rather, yeah.
Yeah.
He told you guys that, or the Outlaw Kid, sorry.
the outlaw kid.
He told you guys that there is kind of a plaza toward the back entrance of this area, which is the opposite entrance. I will state, at this point, I'm gonna need everyone to. We'll do a little. We'll do a little something. We'll do. Yeah. What are you guys gonna do to help get yourselves to the back entrance quickly before the horde of robots enters the facility?
So just for clarification, which part of the building is it?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't given it much thought. We're not in like a map battle type situation right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
So wait, what was the question again?
There's a horde of robots coming your
Yep.
way. Sophia is doing what she can to hold them off, and you see the giant smashing them down. Psh, psh, psh. What are you guys doing right now?
Possibly running the opposite way.
All
Right.
If you guys are just gonna straight up run, I'll need everyone to make athletics checks for me.
Okay. Athletics here. That's not.
Thank you.
That's
Oh, right.
acrobatics.
Let me remove my miscellaneous. There you go. Athletics.
Oh.
There you go.
4.
Okay.
Don't mind
Are
my
you fucking
40.
with me?
no.
Okay. All
This is
right.
bad.
I understand this. Understood.
Also, holy shit, Eve. 49.
Yep. Okay. So, as you guys are all running, Stain,
I
you have a flight speed. Are you flying right now?
yes.
I will say, with your flight speed, you're kind of honestly fine because you, I believe, outspeed these robots by like 10,000 fold.
Yeah, it seems
So
like that.
you are fine, even without the check. Jason, do you have a flight speed or any super speed type things?
No. I would be still in slime form from that last fight though.
That's
If that
good to know.
if that has anything to help me out with.
We'll
would-
see in a second. Cause
I would still be in werewolf form, is why I have a plus
Currently
30 to my athletics.
I know. Yep, I'm aware. You are not currently injured because you got healed properly. Good job.
Yep. Woohoo.
All right, I will
I
have
forgot
this
to heal.
guy. Well, did you get healed?
I am now healed.
Okay. I'm going to trust that you got healed. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have this guy make a attack roll against you.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Raggy.
All right, so it is then plus his strength, which 20. Let's go. All right, that's gonna be a 35.
That hits.
You are using your slime form, which I'm going to remind myself is the force field.
Yep.
Uh,
Which adds 6 to my toughness.
rank. Yep, as of unless you apply. Right. In that case, I need you to make a toughness save.
Yep. Here you go. Boop. That's a 42.
Goddamn.
All right, it hits you, but I'll be honest, you kind of like you guys see as Jason's kind of running through, a machine kind of gets to him. He starts trying to catch up to you guys, and you see its baton just go right through its neck. Which, for a second, you think, did that just cut his head off? And the head does loop down a bit, and then pops right back up. As you guys are able to make it out to, I don't have a map for this particular area, but kind of a central quadrant area. And it seems for now, those hordes of machines are being held back by Sophia and the giant.
We should be quick.
So,
Yep.
to describe what you see, there are 3 factories. The factory buildings all look basically identical and have no labels, interestingly enough. You only know this is that one was the taffy factory because you were inside it and you were told it was.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a small building which you were told was the colonel's office.
That should be it.
Let's be quick.
Alright.
Who knows how long Sophia can hold them off for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that in mind, you guys approach the office door. It is locked.
Shit.
Oh, dang it.
Am I able to see if it can be like lockpicked at all?
Yeah, make an investigation or perception check.
Perception is good for me, so.
All right. Generally speaking, this lock could be picked. It's not a super high tech lock. In fact, this is an old ass building.
Mm.
Do we?
Something about it
Oh.
actually kind of feels off. Like if you look at the factory that you just came out of, or any of the factories around you, look at the ground below you, and look at the building, it doesn't feel like these fit together.
Hmm.
But
He kind of like noticed this, so he's gonna like kind of just take a walk around the area of the building itself, like the
okay,
small one.
yep.
Just see if there's like anything, anything else that's like strange or sort of pops out to him.
This one will be an investigation. I can't slice it as in perception.
That's fair. It's still good, though not as
Uh,
much.
So there's nothing crazy that you immediately notice. Uh, it is a building. It's like honestly kind of like a, compared to everything else, it's kind of like a shed.
Mm,
Comparatively, the factories are huge, to be reminded.
yeah.
You do see some faded nameplates, but it seems to be at one time this building belonged to uh, someone with the last name. I'm not checking anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Someone with the last name Johnson.
Johnson.
Mm. Well, for now, he's just gonna go back to the door and look to the others. Does anyone happen to have anything that can help with lockpicking?
No, but
Not unless my nails are skinny enough to fit with it.
uh, Jason looks like close at the door, trying to see if there's any electrical components to the door. Like try to see if
I
there's any
think
security
Shiro.
attached to this door.
Honestly, I think Shiro would have told him if there was, and he didn't see anything like that. I'm assuming because it's an old ass building. So
Well, if you don't think there's anything attached to it, why don't we just have Jasmina just break down the door? And it doesn't look that secure.
even so, the colonel will come back any moment. If he sees his door completely broken down, he's gonna go on the attack immediately.
Hmm. True.
You do have a point, but also funny.
Stain, do you got any metal on you?
Strangely, no. I don't think so.
Oh. Hmm.
Uh,
Uh. Well. Okay. Jason looks on the ground in front of the door and sees that there's a welcome mat and finds a key underneath it. I'm using a hero point, by the way.
Yeah, I figured you would. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of DM canoodling for this to make sense. So bear with me.
Oh.
So there is a welcome mat. It's rusted. It's old.
Why is a mat rusted?
I will explain in a second if you let me
Sorry.
finish describing what you're seeing.
Sorry.
You, Jason, could not remove this thing. Someone with some ungodly amount of strength might be able to.
Let me try.
And you do, and you pull it open, and you see something else. You see something you've not seen in the smokestack. Something that is foreign. You see grass, and not just grass, green grass.
Huh?
And as you, if you, Desmond kind of instinctively digs a little bit in, and you find an old ass key, one that probably hasn't seen the light of day in years.
Good thing I checked underneath the. We checked underneath the mat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's open it.
All right, You open it. The door opens. It does creak. This is an old building and door, but there is a one-room room. If you'll bear with me.
Hmm.
I
Who'd
know
have
I said
thunk that a room would be one room? Whoops.
I'm gonna just do a thing to make my illusion, or rather my thing, work properly because I don't want, because I use a very special map for this. Go. So I'm just gonna make everything proper. It is generally speaking a one-room room. It is larger than you think it ought to be from what
Mm.
the thing you walked into. I will say that right now. It is larger than you think it ought to be. I'm making some last-minute map adjustments just to make sure that this does the effect I want, because I really don't want to not have the effect I want. There we go. I think that should be good.
Ooh.
Boss office.
Yep.
Uh, does this room look the same to the one that was like being shown on the video call?
I'm pretty sure,
Yes,
yes.
yes, it does.
Okay.
Uh, and you will see. Uh, because this map didn't think I'd ever use it for this. There is a laptop under the desk. If you were to.
Mm.
This seems to be the office. Hmm.
Why is
And the boss isn't here yet?
He is not. You're not sure how long till he does come back here, but at the moment, the office is rather clear.
hmm?
Let's make. Alright.
I
Let's make
will
this.
state, to understand the current situation, you can still hear a giant smashing robots outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's investigate this room as quick as possible.
Uh,
I do have a bit
yes.
of an idea,
Oh,
but let's quickly investigate.
oh, what's your idea?
Okay.
Let me talk to him. All the rest of you hide. I'll talk to him myself.
Oh, are you sure?
It'll be like a surprise attack. I'll offer some sort of deal of sorts, pretend to make it clear to him, and then once he is completely off guard, we all attack.
All right, all right. Is there gonna be like a signal word, or like how do you want?
Once he's he's gonna like take his like little. Hold on, actually, is there any like small objects in the room?
I mean, yeah, a bunch of trinkets, odds, ends, on the desk especially.
It, like a blank piece of paper, maybe.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
You
he's
could.
gonna.
There would be a notebook on the desk.
Yeah, he's going to like take like a blank piece of paper and like fold it up into like a little,
Oh,
almost like a handle shaped object.
I hate to do this. I need to run to the washroom, but we will get
Oh,
right back
yeah.
to
Oh
that
yeah,
when you
go,
get
go,
back.
go, go.
Right, right. Okay. I'll wait till he gets back.
I was gonna say, the only issue that I have is I'm not seeing on the map too many hiding spots. I mean, you have the table here, or I think it's a
I
table.
mean, to be fair, we do still have hero points to use.
We do, we do. We all have one.
Well, except for you.
Well, yeah, I don't have. Also, can I just say, what is with the faces of these Sphinx?
They look like dogs.
No, no, like you guys see like the red part on the actual model?
Yeah,
Something,
yeah, I do.
something about that's weird to me. I don't know if that's like, that's just how the model is,
It's
or
probably just how it is.
mm, I
I
don't.
have a
I'll
bad
be
feeling about them.
I'll be honest. I don't trust them.
I'm pretty sure it's just an office. Like for this is from like a different map, I think. Please is just kind of using it to like have the effect.
I mean, it's
So he's
possible, but still, I don't know. I don't trust them. I have a gut feeling, just like Markiplier did.
And
Okay.
back.
Welcome
alright.
back.
So
All
back to
right.
what I was saying.
Yeah, you were throwing
Yeah,
up something with paper.
yeah. He's folding it up to
Hmm.
like to look like a handle,
Okay.
and he is going to like slide that under his sleeve.
As you're looking across the desk, could you do me a favor, make a perception check?
Yes.
Because something might catch your attention. I will say with that, yeah, you would notice it. Uh, every piece of written word in this on this desk uses symbols you have never seen before.
Mm.
Like as he's doing it, he's about to explain what his plan is, and then he sees it.
Yeah.
What the?
Everything all right?
Come take a look at this. I'm just gonna over here.
Yeah. Assume I'm over here too.
All right.
Do you see these symbols?
I do. Can't quite recognize it though.
Yep.
Uh.
Well, yeah. Of course we wouldn't know it. It's not English or any other language we know.
Mm,
That would be a correct assessment. It is not English or any other language you know.
I mean, there is something we could test. Uh, Jason's gonna pull out his phone and attempt to, with whatever browser is in this current age, I forget what we called it, but try to see if
Oh,
there's a translate thing. You know, similar to Google Translate.
there would be, yes.
Like he holds it up to the text to see if it will decipher it. I doubt it,
The
but
phone
worth a try.
says no text detected.
Ah, damn it. Oh well.
Put slime over it.
For the record, the text did appear or whatever's on the paper did appear in the photo, but the software did not recognize it as text.
Right, right. Oh well, worth a shot.
Hmm. Well, anyways, this is no time to be dealing with this now.
Well, actually, real quick, Jason's gonna actually take photos of the text with his phone, and then put his phone in his pocket, just so he has it. We have it for later.
Understood.
All right. So here's my plan. He like kind of pulls out the little piece of paper a little bit.
Mhm.
See this here?
Yes, I do.
He's he's gonna like have his hand out for a bit, and he's gonna like kind of suddenly bring the paper into his hand. As soon as you see me do this, I'm pulling my sword out. Once you see that, you attack. Got it?
Got
Got
it.
it.
Stanley got it.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are all going to go into a hiding spot.
Uh,
Well, first let's investigate a little.
yeah.
All
Let's.
right, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Who has the best investigation?
Uh, double checking mine. Investigation. Mine's a 0.
Oh,
Mine's a 5.
-10.
yeah, you do it, Stan.
No,
Wait.
no.
Wait.
He
Did you?
didn't
Minus
say.
10.
He didn't say mine is
Subtract
10.
10.
He said -10.
Oh,
Like
minus.
subtract.
Yeah.
We should not let him do it.
I didn't hear that.
Which,
Anyways,
to be fair, he is a child, so I feel like that makes sense.
fair. Anyways, rolling now.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
fuck.
I will state, you're kind of lucky. Don't count on this like happening again. I hadn't asked for a roll yet,
Oh!
forgot about that.
so conveniently for you, that roll doesn't count.
Oh.
Please be more mindful in future, please.
Right, my bad.
Roll an investigation check. Much.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
So, looking generally around, the most notable thing is it's not just a few people on the paper. Every ounce of text, whether it be these books, this letter, this, even the keys on the laptop, all use those symbols you do not recognize. That is the first and most jarring thing. The second thing is a blueprint. It is again written in those symbols previously mentioned, but because it's a blueprint, conveniently for you,
Mm-hmm.
it has pictures.
Woohoo.
Ooh.
But it doesn't make sense. So, to describe what you see on the blueprint, you see what is, generally speaking, a building that seems to match up with the parameters of what is outside the exterior of this building. Then you see a bunch of text and lines drawn around it.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay, hold on. Please repeat.
So, okay. You see what generally would amount to an accurate blueprint of the exterior of this building, not the interior.
Mm-hmm.
Exterior?
Exterior, and then lines, just vertical lines all around it on the paper. There is text labeling things, but again, it uses those symbols.
Yeah. Hmm.
There is, interestingly enough, a few pictures of the actual Colonel Sanders. And again, under those like framed pictures are text you can't read because it's in those weird symbols.
Right.
That is what you generally find looking around. If there's anything in particular anyone would like to look at or look for, we can discuss more, but that's what you find with your cursory glance.
Okay.
I also want to keep in mind, how long do you guys intend to keep looking for?
Probably not too long.
All
Yeah,
right,
probably
I
so
not
think
too much longer.
with that in mind, I will ask, is there anything else you guys want to particularly look for?
Uh,
Because time is of the essence here, I will state that Shiro did his thing,
yep. Uh,
and I'm going to do a thing
Oh.
privately. I'll use this.
I don't like that, but okay.
Okay.
Jasmina and Stain. Uh,
Hmm?
let's have us three try to find a hiding spot for each of us. All right?
Is there any
Sure.
like not like necessarily wardrobes, but like something similar of the sort in here, please?
I will say, each of you make a stealth check,
Okay. Stealth.
and we will keep those results in mind.
Here's my stealth. Stealth's not too
Whee.
bad.
I rolled horrendously.
All right.
I would like to use
Would
that
be
one
better.
ability I have to reroll, please.
All right. So you are spending. So you are using. Let me remind myself what the ability is. It's the advantage I believe you have called.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is it second chance?
choose in particular has such as failing.
No, not that one.
Skill with consequence for failure. If you fail a check against that, you make another. Yeah. Make the check again, please.
Yep.
Mine could be better.
I will narrate as things happen once we have all the rolls.
Yep.
Oh my
And I
god.
didn't roll any better. Love
It's
that
identical, in fact.
It is literally identical. Wow.
No. Okay. We will go in roll order, just to make my life easier. Jasmina.
feeling.
Generally speaking, you kind of just do that thing where you kind of like stand against the wall.
Am I at least
Not-
behind a
No,
pillar?
like, yeah, behind a pillar and stuff. Like you're just like standing, you're not anything special.
Oh, okay.
Jade, you have often lived your life being ridiculed for being a short little kid. Sometimes
Yeah.
it has its advantages. There is a little empty spot in the bookshelf that you can kind of slide behind. And I'll honestly say this right now. Once you actually squeeze in there, it is spacious
Oh.
and metal. And Jason, generally speaking, you are under the table.
I'm assuming this one over here because I feel like they'll be able to see underneath here. Oh, there's just not a table over here.
No, this is the table I'm talking about, and why would the bills be underneath it?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's open ended at the
All right.
bottom, but okay.
Is there anything else you want to do before you actually go into the spots, or do you guys just go right into the spots?
Um, I think we're just good to go in.
All right. So, everyone just drag you on themselves on the map to be a little out of the way for a bit,
Yep.
and I will resolve things as it makes the most sense to.
Also, Shiro is just gonna be like holding the blueprint in his hands, like in front of the table, just kind of like standing right here, just kind of looking at it.
Alrighty then.
I'll
So,
be.
Jasmine is
I'll just put
probably
myself over
behind that,
here. I'm underneath here,
yeah,
but yeah.
yeah, I gotcha. Yep. So,
trying to get
uh,
over here.
remember when I rolled that d6 earlier?
Yeah.
That was determining how many rounds you guys had before he'd show up. I rolled a 6.
Oh wow.
You guys had plenty of time,
Damn.
but you didn't know that. So a good chunk of time later passes, and the door opens.
Shiro's just like still looking at the
Well,
paper.
well, well. It seems I have a visitor.
He kind of looks up a little bit. Oh, hey, there you are. I was wondering when you were gonna show up.
You've been giving me quite the runaround, haven't you?
Yeah, quite a little bit. Even gave us a good little scare with all those member robots out there.
That's what I like to do, my friend. That's what I like to do. Now, get to know, get to know, get to know. Now, I'm willing to talk for a little bit. See if we can work things out reasonably.
I'm down to do so. I mean,
Uh,
I've just been kind of, you know, reading or trying to at least. I don't quite understand all this, but the blueprint is pretty nice.
I understand people can get a little confused about that. So, uh, as he is talking, well, we'll resolve things as we go. So he's gonna talk for now. So, what can what can I do for you? You want money? I got tons of that. Although I'll be honest, I kind of want the money. Just a little joke between businessmen.
Right, of course, I can understand that. Hmm. I guess a bit of understanding is all I really want. Actually, you know what? Before we continue, here's an idea. You know a little bit about us, right? I kind of assume so.
I mean, I know what I've been told and what I've seen. You're a messy group of bunchkins that seem hell bent on causing messes wherever you bunchkin.
Right, right. And I don't know if you know this about me, but he's gonna take out his pen. This is my little weapon, and he like throws it to the side. Don't need it for this.
Right, of course, of course, of course. Uh, Jazz. Nope, I'll do it this way. Okay. I know, I'll just say it. Jasmina,
Hmm.
I need you to make
Mhm.
a a will save.
Yeah.
I think I know what's happening. If I'm right, I'm
Mm.
gonna laugh.
Okay, what is the the DC on this is actually it is okay. Nothing really seems to happen. Yeah, that's correct. Awesome. All right. So, you knocking. All right, all right, all right. So, what were we saying? Right. So you
The
want
under,
to understand?
mm-hmm. Just kind of why this? I understand the money and everything, but like this whole business, it's all great and all, but I kind of want to know why.
Now, Sonny, I've been asking myself that question for 20. He like hesitates for a second. Years. Never could quite find an answer.
Mm, I can understand that. Just that sort of, how would you say it, passion for that certain object that you want, whether that be money, the fame, the fortune. I know money and fortune are kind of the same thing, but you get what I mean, right?
No, they're not, Sonny. We both know they're not. Money is wealth. It's just money. But fortune is a treasure trove. And as he says that, you hear kind of like a sliding noise uh, as you can see if you would look,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
he's got a lot of shiny things. Jason, I need a will save from you.
Okay. Will. Uh, there it is. Will save.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Maybe.
Good
Maybe good.
stuff.
Maybe bad. Maybe in between.
Well, for now, nothing seems to happen. Right. So, I'm sure if you have questions I can answer. I mean, the why is, well, because I need to. Plain and simple, really.
Right. I can understand that. Um, you know what? Let's start with this blueprint. Can I ask, what exactly is this supposed to be? I know it's the building, but what is it?
He laughs for a second and says, your guess is as good as mine. According to my benefactor, it's how this whole place works.
Hmm.
Defies all logic, if you ask me, but I mean, if you read it, it makes a decent amount of sense, I suppose.
He kind of like looks at it again. I suppose you could say the lines from this building to the others. It's like a connection.
I mean, there is actual, the symbols are on there, the thing.
Yeah, you can't read those.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, as the what it does, it allows, well, the way he explained it was, well, first he used a word I didn't understand. Uh, tart, apparently. Something to do with tarts. I don't quite get it. And then he told me it's basically allows you to compress time and space to make a space bigger than it actually is.
Hmm. Quite interesting. I mean, it does make sense with this whole room being way bigger than the outside.
I have no idea what that has to do with butter tarts, though.
Hmm. Well, anyways, different question. And this probably the easiest one to answer, maybe. These symbols. Can't really read them. Not really a language we understand. It
I
is
mean,
your language, though, right?
that would be correct. Yes, sonny, that is my language. How would you tell?
Intuition. Let's go with that.
I need you to make a will save.
Who?
All right.
This
Me.
is the person directed. Yeah, this is Shiro.
Okay. You good? Maybe.
Good.
Nothing seems to happen at the moment.
Now,
Uh,
one
yes.
last question. While we were down under, you seem to
Yeah.
have this connection with a certain someone.
I have connections with a lot of people. It's how good business gets done, my friend.
Well, of course, that's understandable. But this one particular was part of this little group that we met, and he got you from this computer a good seeing eye view of the entire area, and told us and told you a lot of what we were doing down there.
Yep, that's correct.
What happened with him? Did he just show up someday and decided to work?
Well, my benefactor came and told me he would be of help, so I tasked him with helping.
I see. And you don't much, and you don't know much more than that, I assume.
I'm afraid I don't, Sonny. Now, these are all great questions, but questions like these aren't really my interest. We've been yapping and yapping and yapping, but I don't quite get, if there's a deal to be made, what deal we're making.
Hmm. Well, here's the deal. Yes, we're a bit of a messy group, but we're a messy group of people with friends. And one of our friends ended up working here
A
under.
lot, a lot of people's friends ended up working here.
Mm-hmm. But more specifically, the taffy factory over there. Kind
Of
of pointing the general direction.
of course, yes, it was a quite an inspired decision to have them working there, I think.
Mm. All we want is to have them come back home with us. Because we don't really know how they got in there, but from the way they sounded, it wasn't due to some beneficial matters. You get it?
They probably cost some kind of debt to me. I don't keep track of every single debtor, but I will say, behind a pillar and under a table is a very bad place to negotiate from, ain't it?
Yeah, Jesus. No. You two can come out, kind of directing towards Jasmine and Jason.
Eh.
Hmm. So,
I just figured, you know, I seem to be the best negotiator at best. So
of course, but you see me, and he like points to like his little robot friend. I brought my entire army. Well, no,
I
but
do see
you
that.
know what I mean. Anyway, look, allow me here to introduce myself. T. Colonel, at your service. You want to free your friend from service. Am I understanding?
Indeed, we do.
So, there's only one question. What's in it for me?
Hmm, that is a good question. If there's anything you have in mind, do tell.
Hmm, that is a good question. What do you. Well, at this point, unfortunately, because of the mess you've caused, your employment here is out of the question. So, it seems the only thing that I can really march up is some monetary compensation. How
Hmm.
about 5 trillion credits? Which I will just state is more than any of you have combined.
I mean, I was assuming so.
Hmm. 5 trillion.
Now, if you ain't willing to if you ain't willing to cough up the dough right now, maybe there's something you can do for me.
And what would that be?
A good old classic game of espionage. Of the corporate variety, of course.
Hmm.
The truth is, my benefactor apparently has been dissatisfied with my performance.
Hmm.
Apparently, his little dentist does much better work, he says. Now, I don't know what a dentist is, but all the same, Maybe you could figure out what it is they do. Report back to me, and I'll simply lose your friend's dad.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right. We'll need to know a little bit more about your little sponsor because we know less information about them as you.
You wish to know about my benefactor?
Just a small little detail so that we can make our deal work. You
He
know?
points to the top right corner of the room, and you would see a camera with a red light tracking you guys.
Hmm.
Now, what do you suppose would happen to me if I told you about my benefactor?
Well, I don't think I need to guess considering that. But that does make sense.
There are things I can offer and things I can't. It should surprise nobody that my life is a valuable commodity,
Hmm.
one I wouldn't be willing to trade lightly for. I will tell you this. He doesn't take any of this seriously, and he's been inactive until you folks showed up.
Hmm. I suppose at some point we got on his bad side. Not sure when.
It's quite the opposite, really. He's glad
Hmm?
you're here.
Hmm.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Told me himself. Said that there just wasn't a point to it anymore. Then you guys showed up and, well, it was like his entire action changed.
Like his flame in his heart got reignited.
Ooh, poetic. I like it.
I have my ways. Or words, I suppose.
Words. Well then. So, do we have ourselves a deal?
Hmm. I suppose so. He like gets up. Do you
Okay.
want me to get towards you?
Ah,
Or
well, it's all the same, really. Tick, 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 tick. They're gonna meet halfway.
and he's gotta like place his hand out.
Okay. He's gonna look at you confused for a second, and then place his hand out as well. He's not shaking it, to be clear.
Right.
Just
Just
placing it, basically mimicking what you're doing.
and then
It's
he
a.
gives like hmm?
Oh, sorry. You do your thing.
And he's just gotta like give a little shake of the hand before he like lets go.
At no point were you guys holding your hands together.
He just did the same thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, oh.
He just kind of like looked at him. Do you not want? Do you not know how shaking hands work?
He starts shaking his hand. I
Well,
think
not
I
like that.
understand the concept.
Jason's gonna do a face palm, but realize he's still in slime form, so he just slaps some slime off of himself.
Oh, anyway. Uh, so how you do it? One person places one hand into the other, like this. He kind of like mimics
Uh,
what
we
shaking
we
hands
we
look like.
we have to touch.
Is that not okay?
Call it a personal prerogative, but I'd rather not.
Okay. Then we could just pretend. Sound good?
Alrighty then, it's a deal.
All right. So, just so we can like get our business deal settled, can you like kind of call the others off for a bit?
Call the Oh, you mean the army outside?
Yeah.
Sure thing. And he just presses a button. Dink. Keep in mind, this guy right here is still active.
Right. And like did Shiro see where
Actually, wait.
the button
I
was?
should ask before he presses the button. I want you to tell me: are you genuinely accepting his offer, his deal?
Well, he has his hands behind his back, and
Uh,
since like he's kind of like in a relaxed position.
I understand. I believe
Jason
with
and
this.
Jasmina,
Oh, what?
you see the paper from his sleeve come out.
Before you do, I was trying to get to something. I want you to make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
I want to see if he actually trusts you, and is actually going to call off the giant robot army.
That is a 32.
You see him press a button no matter what, but I figured you guys would want to know if he actually calls it, or rather, not calls. I figured we should actually have it on record. Okay, now carry on with the paper coming out.
All right. And and Shiro saw where the button was pressed. Like he has it on person.
No, it was on the wall. It was on the
It
statue.
was on the wall.
Like
I was on
this,
the.
Ah.
like
It was on the.
statue. Yeah. All right. So you are waving the paper, signaling to others to attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Before anyone rolls initiative, I don't know if you guys caught on, but someone may have actually escaped his notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never got noticed.
So, Stain, you automatically get a surprise round.
Woohoo.
Nice.
Also-
So it is your turn, Stain, before we even get into combat.
Is Stain can do his little thing. I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Okay. So we're jumping them.
Yep.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
And he pushed a button on his remote.
No,
It's on the statue.
Yeah, it's on the statue. Which, speaking of,
Uh,
do you know what's funny, Pleeps? When you stepped away, I was saying there's something up with these statues. I couldn't tell what, but
The honest answer is they were in the map that I got.
oh, I mean that's what Neo said, but something that was throwing me off of why like the red was like right there on their face. I was like,
It's not my design, so I
I know.
wouldn't put too much thought into it.
Well, I didn't know. I could have theories.
Yeah, I guess I'll shoot a projectile at him.
Okay, so going right for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Make your attack roll. Let's see how you do.
Ooh,
All right. You shoot at him, and you don't even see his hand move as he catches your magnet and crushes it. Ching.
Oh.
You did not hit the DC.
Yeah. I'll go here.
Okay.
I was in the shelf all along.
He
And that-
seems kind of genuinely horrified that you were in there. But with that, and it's a shame that Neo walked away because I knew this was going to be the case. I need everybody.
Terror
initiative.
initiative.
I will, since we probably have a second,
lately.
ask for a vibe check.
Oh, I'm having fun.
What do you think of the Colonel now you've had a serious moment to interact with him?
He's cool. We're gonna kick. We hopefully, knock on wood, I gotta kick his ass.
Okay.
Bye, please. I'm assuming we're not supposed to see like this random unknown book here.
There we go.
Yeah, you're not.
It's fine. I don't think any of us clicked it. I just noticed.
But
I'm
you're
like,
not. I mean,
Yeah.
Just pretend it's not there.
right.
I don't know how else I can say this properly. It's meaningless. It's not part of my thing. I didn't make it.
Oh, that just came with the map.
Yes.
Ah. Also,
I
oh
was
no.
not expecting you guys to take the office approach, so I kind of pulled this map out of my ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering what approach you thought we were gonna go with.
I didn't know at the time, obviously. I will state there were many ways you guys could have interacted with this entire arc. You didn't, but there were.
Honestly, now I'm
But that
curious.
is the
Uh,
that is the nature of TTRPGs.
I guess while we're still waiting for Neo, out of pure curiosity, was there an original plan to get that key before I just pulled the underneath the welcome mat?
Ross, you know that I can neither confirm nor deny.
Ah.
At least wait till the arc is finished to ask questions like that.
Touche. Hey, I thought it was funny with pulling out the classic under the mat.
I will say, do you guys know what's going on with the Colonel? Because I'm wondering how obvious I made his whole deal.
I can tell there's something about him, but I can't tell what.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
He was a fun idea I had. First off, I get to do my Southern gentleman voice, which is probably like right next to the cowboy voice. For me, in voices I love doing.
Of course.
I mean, it adds a
Second
little
one.
charm to
I
it.
am back. I am back.
All right, welcome back. We were just chatting a bit, getting a vibe check.
Yep.
We're rolling initiative.
I rolled a
Gotcha.
2.
Yeah, Dill missed his attack.
I'm just after.
Okay, so let's boil things down as they happen. Okay, it is the manager's turn, and he's gonna take a step back.
Oh, hold on. What happened exactly?
Stain missed.
Just that. Yeah, just that. Stain missed.
And I rolled a 2.
He almost
Yeah.
he was about to fire again, but it's not his
the
turn anymore.
Colonel caught the metal shard and crushed it. With that in mind, Stain, he's
Alright.
gonna take a step back. He's gonna look at you, Stain. I need you to make a will save.
Oh. Oh my god, I hear.
Oh, is it that anyone he looks at turns into fried chicken or something?
We'll see if one of you guys actually
Uh-oh.
fails.
Uh-oh.
I love KFC.
Okay, nothing happens.
Oh. Huh.
That would have been his turn. The back to work bot, seeing that you signaled the attack, is actually going to go right for you, Shiro.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, what?
The robot's going
Back
after
to
you.
work bot's going to hit you with his work baton.
Okay.
Or that's going to be a 25. What is your parry?
Damn it. 3 above it. Damn.
All right, I'm going to need a toughness save from you.
Well, fuck. Why is it back to -4?
Again?
I don't know. You probably should see if you... Alright, when you can.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, you're just knocked out, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. That is correct, actually. Yeah, you go down.
Well,
Is it fair
shit.
that just say I just go flying towards the wall?
Go for it, yeah. So that, like, hits you.
Against the pillar, let's say.
Yeah, let's go for the
and
pillar.
You would hear the colonel say, now. I don't like being misinterpreted and misconstrued. Wouldn't you agree? And with that, Shiro, you are down for the time being. Jason, you're up.
Well then. Well, yeah, I'm going to go my movement. Bibbidi boppity, get over here. And, yeah.
Pretty happy to get off my property.
Shiro, have some slime.
I assume. Yeah.
Yeah. 20.
20. The DC is 10. That is a success degree of 2. So that removes. That would put you in. Let me get my Mutants and Masterminds rules back up. Mastermind. Oh, I was just looking at that thing. I don't have to get the whole rules up. That would mean that you are currently your injury is gone. So yay for that. And so going down from 4 to 2. You are just dazed until the end of your next turn. Except for that would be gone at this point. So you're good, actually.
Yay.
You're welcome. So
Okay,
yeah,
that
that.
is Jason's
Yep.
turn. As a reminder for my rules, you can move 2 spaces, generally speaking.
I
But
did.
Jasmina, you are up.
Fuck.
Okay.
I'm just gonna attack the dude.
Go for it.
This dude specifically,
Yep,
since he's
I
the only one
figured
I can
as
get it.
much.
Just want athletic strength. What do you want?
You forgot how attacks work, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
It is you use your strength. You don't have a specific attack thing, so yeah, you just use your strength.
That's what I thought.
Uh,
That doesn't sound right. Because
your sheets.
I
All
am I'm in
But you guys need
werewolf
to, yeah,
form.
you guys need to do some manual altering of your sheets, because like, yeah, if you're doing things on your token, not your thing, then it's always gonna copy back wrong.
Okay, then
Anyway, I will say,
just add 10 to that. It would be a 24.
yeah, that hits. He is going to make a toughness save against your DC. Your DC, which yeah, is super high, is like add 10, so 20. Your DC is just a standard of 35, actually. So that is a degree of 2.
Nice.
He is going to be a little dazed on his next turn,
Nice.
and he is going to take an injury. I could have done that, but not. Okay, so
Here's one injury. Take it or leave it.
alrighty then. That is your turn. Stain, you're up.
I'm going to shoot at the manager again.
All right, shooting at the manager, trying to fire a projectile at him. Go for it.
Come on, don't be.
33.
Okay,
Ooh,
that
5.
actually manages to hit him. All right, let
Nice.
me double check how this actually works, because I have not really been using this ability. Give me a second. Okay. All right. What is his normal? His normal roll would be. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's gonna roll this. Slash R 20 plus this. Boom. Okay, he's going to take, I believe, with that, and then looking at how this works, because I've not used it. Which is that? And okay. With that in mind, yeah, that is absolutely going to do some damage. As he also is going to be. I actually think
Days.
he's going to take 3 degrees. Actually, it's bad for him.
Oh wow.
This guy is not actually strong. Like I said, there is a reason I said it's just not going to take long.
Mm-hmm.
What does 3 get you again?
He is hindered.
Hindered. Right. I totally remember what that means.
Doesn't that also mean if he's hindered again?
Correct. Yeah, this guy is not a very good survivor type guy.
I mean, I was able to catch a projectile in his hand.
I'm gonna correct this. I made a small mistake. He's just going to be dazed.
Oh, okay.
That is my bad. I realized something that I did not use, but that is fine. Okay. So that is that. Anything else you want to do, Stain? That is still an injury, though.
It will end there.
Okay. It is this guy's turn.
The manager.
Do I? Right. No. This. Okay. He doesn't really have anything like that. I think I will say that he. What is his? Yeah. No. It'll just do what it does. It is the manager's turn. All right. He is dazed, so he can only do one thing. Let's see. Out of all of you, he had the best luck with I think he had the best luck with Stain. I need another will save.
Oh no.
Metal isn't the worst.
Yeah, like I said,
Okay, good.
I said he had the best luck with.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
This guy is a very weird build. I want to be very clear.
Mm.
So that is all he is going to do. Because that's all he can do. As he says, now, maybe we should come to some kind of agreement instead of resorting to violence. And then it is going to be this back to work bot. It is going to attack Jasmina.
I'd rather he didn't.
I mean, too bad he is. You did just damage him.
Unfortunately for him, nope. Your parry DC, I assume, is the same as it is.
15.
He's gonna hit. I'm gonna have to save
Rude.
from you. Okay. That is going to be only. That is going to be only 2 degrees of failure, so you're going to be dazed, and you're going to take an injury. Remember, you're only taking 1 injury.
I know.
But yeah, he kind of hits you in the back of the head, and I am going to need a will save from you.
You
Oh,
just
boy.
want a little bit of everything from me. Whee!
Of course I am.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Ooh, no.
Uh-oh.
That is
Can I
that.
use my thingy to re-roll it, please?
For the record, I believe you're supposed to declare an advance of the roll, but I'll allow it. Go for it.
Whee! That's
Okay.
better.
That is better.
But not enough.
As you look around you, you're no longer in the office.
Oh.
You
Uh-oh.
are in a forest. It is a deep, dark forest. And you can hear horrifying gnashing sounds coming from the trees.
Do you also
We'll
hear
get to it.
swallow? Do we also hear swallowing trees?
Don't.
Ross.
We will get to what that means if we get to even get to your turn. Shiro, you're up.
And since I'm up, you're just gonna like 1, 2. And he like holding the piece of paper in his hand now.
Uh-huh.
I do apologize, but knowing us, we can't exactly let everything that we've seen here slide, you know? Windsword.
Gotcha. Showing that you can do it without just a pen. Fair enough.
I didn't even
I
know that.
mean,
Cool.
his ability
No,
can
no,
use
no,
it
no.
without.
No, this is just the first time you've done it.
Oh.
Here's the deal. That just barely hits the DC.
Oh, wow.
He is going to make a toughness save. What is your fighting ability? It is 4, and okay, you got 15 with the wind sword. I assume this is accurate.
Mm-hmm.
That means that your DC is okay. Understood. He is going to take. I believe that would be 2 degrees of failure. He's gonna continue to be dazed.
Nice.
He takes another injury. Okay. Anything else you want to do, or is that all you do?
That is all I shall do.
Understood. Jason.
Uh,
I will note that
Nope.
Jasmina is, I believe, among other things, dazed.
Okay. Shiro, you got him?
I should for now deal with the robot.
Jason is gonna nod in a slime form and go for a solid potential punch on the guy. I need to remember to add
Oh.
the power to my miscellaneous just so it just does it automatically. There you go.
Go for it.
Boop. That is a 18.
Hey, that'll hit. As I don't remember, these guys are not very limber, so they have difficulty moving out of the way of the punch right next to them.
Yep.
So
I'm
he's
also
gonna
going
make
to
a-
use my reaction thing as well.
Understood. We'll resolve that in a second. Toughness save. Your attack was. So that means that your thing is no. He succeeds the toughness save.
Okay.
Other
Yeah.
toughness save.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fuck just happened, Eve?
Could you remind me what the DC is? Because I always forget.
I believe it's 11.
Yeah, it is. You'd need a natural one. He did not. He succeeds.
Damn it. Oh, well, it's worth a shot.
Cheryl's
Oh.
al- Cher- Cheryl's also got tell
Yeah.
Jason. Also, seeing how we dealt with these things last time, stay away from Jasmina since she got hit.
All right, we will
right.
get to what happens.
I'm
All right,
gonna.
first. Oh, you're still moving?
Yeah, I was
Or-
gonna say.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah, and not in my turn yet. I'm gonna move over here.
Understood. Could you remind me where you started?
Here.
Was it right there? Okay, that's fine then. Yep, I
Okay.
wasn't sure. That is what we call the business save. My bad
I'm
situation.
pretty sure the X blacked out X mark is where they first start.
Correct, but I had moved it. All right, Jasmina. Couple things. First off,
Mhm.
your days. Second off, make another will save for me.
My will's not very good.
We'll get to that in a second.
Whee.
All right,
Oh,
Not very good.
22. I'm gonna remind myself what the DC is.
She got a 20 last time, didn't she?
She
Yes.
did.
It is.
It's a little better.
Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, you'll never know what the forest was gonna be. As Jasmina kind of immediately shakes her head, and the forest is gone.
I imagine she like before her vision goes back, she just sees a tree walk, and then it's like, oh wait, this isn't real.
And
just
as
do that.
that happens,
This
she's gonna,
isn't Slender
You
Man.
are dazed, so you cannot move.
as that happens, she's gonna start swinging.
Go for it.
Whee. God damn
Okay. Thankfully that's enough. As a reminder, these guys have one glaring weakness. He is going to take, I believe, unless I'm crazy. Yeah, he is going to take a single point of injury. And that's all that happens. So you scratch him and you dent him, but no seemingly effective effect. Okay. That's gonna be Jasmina. Stain.
I will put another shot
Okay,
into the man
or-
with the plan.
Yeah, your daze clears off. All right, make the roll as you just kind of sitting on the desk, just kind of pot shotting him.
Again,
That is enough. He will make a toughness save as he's starting to get weaker and weaker. But now he's gonna take a point of injury with that one.
Nice.
That's all that happens. But
taking him away. That's my turn.
he hasn't really had his dazed turn yet. Being dazed, you can do what it does. It is this guy's turn. He is dazed. Jasmina, make a will save as he's gonna say, "I have a job I need you to do."
No, you don't.
Oh, he's just casting command on us.
Whee.
Make the will save. All right, nothing seems to happen. And he's kind of frustrated that you guys are so strong-willed. That will clear off his current dazed states. This guy is, I believe, still dazed. It's gonna go for Jason actually,
Okay.
and see what it can do with your head.
Oh.
20 plus 50. All right, that's gonna be a 22.
Just double check. It's a parry, not dodge, right?
Your parry, yes.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, I'm gonna need a toughness save from you, and then I'm gonna need a will save.
All right,
As he
so
smacks you on the head.
toughness.
Uh-oh.
That is going to be pretty bad, but we'll resolve that in a second. And then
Wait, hold on. I just realized that's not adding the my force
Yes.
field.
all right, add your force field, then,
Which
please.
that would be 6, so that is 29.
29. Okay, you are a little. Yeah, you are a little dazed.
Okay, just dazed, and I take an injury,
But-
correct?
Yes.
Yep. So let me add an injury, and then you said a will save.
Yes, will save. For their other power, if you remember.
Oh dear lord. All right, what's my vision?
That.
Uh-oh.
So, as you start kind of looking around you, you are in a factory.
So everything looks the same.
A slime production factory. You see a sign, seller of the month, and you're on it. And there's like, and then you see instructions that say, part of process, hit the slime really hard to compress it. We will see if we have to resolve that later.
Hmm.
He is no longer dazed, so I will mark him off of that. And Shiro, you are up.
Oh yeah, I said I was
Since
dazed.
considering Shiro knows how the
Oh,
robot's
nope.
ability works, he's gonna like just for one quick thing. He's just gonna tell Stain, "Get away from Jason,"
Okay.
and then yip, yip, and Windsword again.
Go for it.
Where is my goddamn Windsword? There's my Windsword.
All right, as you swing. Okay. That
Oh.
That
unfortunately, he like, it's interesting. It's not that you miss. He takes his arms out and blocks.
okay,
Like
but
no armor. What if you?
what if I use a hero point?
All right, go again.
Roll.
That's a.
Oh wow.
I want to bring
Yeah,
up. It almost rolled a nat 20, but rolled an 8. The reroll
Really?
got a nat 20.
So that would be. So fun fact, because that was a nat 20, he says, he like blocks it. You really think a paltry trick like that, and then you like increase the strength, and you increase it beyond what you thought, as the colonel goes unconscious.
Oh, good
God
job.
damn.
And when the colonel goes unconscious, everything flickers for a second, then comes back on. I want everybody to make a perception check.
Am I able to since I'm basically under drugs?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Everybody else.
Oh.
We'll see if anyone gets the DC I need to see hit.
That's deception. Hang on. I clicked deception. Ignore that.
Please make a perception. It's kind of what I need.
Please.
You all hit the DC of 15.
Nice.
So, a couple things you notice. First off, blinking lights. The books that you see turn into blinking lights. The desk turns into a chair with some kind of like device in front of it. The colonel turns into a naked, gray-skinned being.
The fuck?
Is he naked?
Oh hell no.
Oh,
But then the
hey.
flashes comes back and everything is exactly as it is on this map.
Oh.
Wait, so there would be on where the desk is. There's like a machine, sort of.
Yeah, it's like a machine. Okay, so to describe it, it is like, so the chair is like the chair, maybe a little smaller, and then the machine is like this thing with like two bars pulling out of it.
Mm.
All right, I will note the colonel is still alive, and the machine and the robot is still active because it was given no other orders. Jason, make a will save for me.
Oh, and I am
All
out of
right,
the factory.
Immediately snap out of it.
God, I imagine what you were gonna do if it is.
I don't know why I took dazed. You're still dazed. I don't know why I took that.
By the way,
Oh,
I've
Well, no,
I
wouldn't
know-
it? Doesn't it go away at the end of my turn?
Yeah, but you haven't ended your turn yet.
You know, I forgot the save. I'm using D&D where it's like the save for stuff like that is at the end of your turn, not the
Sometimes
beginning.
Even in D&D, sometimes at the beginning.
Anyway,
All right, with that in mind,
yeah, I'm fucking gonna sock this guy.
yeah.
Ha!
Okay. That will hit because anything can hit this guy. As you guys know. That'll be looking at your strength. Adding that would be this.
What?
So sorry. He just makes it. Literally just makes it.
Reaction.
The other thing, you need a natural one still. Nope.
Damn it.
Damn
Hey, it's
it,
worth a
I
shot.
was hoping to hear it.
I was hoping to hear it too. Hey,
All
it's
right,
free. Why not?
At this point, your daze clears up.
Woo.
And Jasmina, you're up. So this guy is like basically out of commission.
The colonel is
Yes.
time to attack work, but
Okay, go for it.
we
That'll be enough. He will make a toughness save against your DC as you like claw into it. All right, that will be mathing it right. I believe that is 2 degrees of failure, so he is going to be dazed as he takes another injury. He's still in commission. He's not out of commission yet, but he is. But you are getting him there.
A lot of days going on today, huh?
I mean, that's kind of how combat in this game works.
Yeah.
Days.
All right. You are not dazed, so you can move if you'd like. Eve, anything else you want to do?
no, I'm good for now.
Okay. Staying right there. Understood. Stain, you're up.
I can't move a bit, attack, and then move again, can I?
Uh,
I can't remember.
no, there are specific things that let you do that, so no, you can't.
Okay. Kind of want to go for the melee, but I don't think it's worth it. I'll just shoot him.
Okay, go for it.
If I remember, they're pretty good at
You
dodging
do
these.
hit. He's gonna make a save. He fails by 1, so he's just gonna take the injury. As you like just plonk it, and he'll like kind of stare at you. Okay.
I will float up a little.
Understood.
And then that's my turn.
All right. It is this guy's turn. He is going to hit you in the face because he can.
Which one?
Jasmina.
Okay.
Which is why I'm like, are you sure you don't want to move? This guy's dazed. He wouldn't have been able to hit you, but okay. That's gonna be a 32.
Howie,
I'm going to have to save from you.
a what? Save?
Toughness
Toughness.
save.
I know it just sounded weird. That's why I asked.
God,
All right,
see.
that is going to be 2 degrees of failure, so you are dazed because you guys
Oh,
have been
You
dazed.
okay.
son of a bitch.
And we're slowly
As
whittling
I
this
will
thing
say,
down.
at this point, you are too recently affected by the toxin to be affected again.
Mm.
Shiro, you're up.
He just kind of like stands over the colonel and just sort of like smiles down at him.
Okay.
You were saying, bud?
There is no
And
response.
he like aims the sword to stab down at him.
So you're going to kill the colonel.
Yep.
Not an issue to do, and as soon as you do, the office is gone. You are in a completely metal room. The colonel is this gray, naked being, though no genitalia. Don't worry.
Like an alien.
What the fuck?
And the machine is still active, though you can now see that some of those symbols are hidden on those robots. Jason.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the solid.
Mm-hmm.
Hi-ya!
Go for it. As you guys just like wail on him, that'll be enough to do some damage. And looking at your DC, that is going to be a degree of failure.
Yep.
So his toughness goes down by another 1.
And now reaction again. It's gonna roll a 2. Watch it.
I like how you think a 2 is enough.
You literally said a 1 would fail. So it's like yeah,
Yes,
because 1's
yes.
obvious. Okay,
Yes.
I see what you're
All
saying
right. With that in mind, he does not seem to take any real extra damage. Sorry to say.
now. Oh well, it's fine.
All right, Jasmina, you are dazed right now,
Time to deck the shit out of this dude.
as you are in a metal room.
Time to try to deck the shit out of this dude.
I mean, please do.
Whee!
That'll do fine. Let's see
That's
how he
that's a
does.
solid decking.
Okay, that is. That's 3, and at his current, no, he's not in that state right now. That's 3, so you do some serious damage. He is in the he is hindered,
Nice.
Nice.
which I totally know where that is in here.
100%.
Hindered is on this list. It's
It is either the same. I believe is that all you do?
Mm-hmm. Since I can't move.
Understood. There's hindered. Found it.
okay. I was looking the same as you.
All right. Stain, you're up.
Shoot him.
Yeah, you've managed to generally stay away. Yep,
Oh, add.
that'll
Yep,
do
that
it.
probably hits.
Let me make a
Good
toughness
save.
save for you. That is only no, that is 2 degrees of failure, which doesn't do anything special at this point in the game.
Ah.
Okay.
But he
That's
does
me.
take an injury. Yep. All right. The back to work bot is hindered. He's gonna go for another shot at Jason. You're no longer dazed because you return. He is going to go for you since he cannot really do much else, and he wants to just do some damage at this point. It is like it is basically running on pure instinct at this point.
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be a 25.
That hits.
All right, make the save for me.
There's a toughness.
Yeah.
That's a. Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry to tell you this. You're unconscious.
Oh, is that right out? Shit.
Yeah, because when you get a natural 1, you automatically increase the degree of failure by 1.
And without
This
that, it would have
would've
been
been-
failure 3.
This would have been 3, so now it's 4. Yep. So it
Not
wipes you out,
So-
like,
not
takes you out.
dying. It's
Yes.
no, not stunned.
Die.
or-
You're knocked out. We're not going too complicated on this.
okay.
It does not recover though because it's in a bad state. So it's kind of desperate. You can see, by the way, it seems to have some little fleshy bits. Now that now that you're in the metal room, Shiro, you're up.
Well, obviously.
Yep, go for it.
You're the only one left, buddy.
Okay,
Windsword.
go for it. As it kind of looks to you.
Fuck.
Thankfully, because this guy is this guy. He does. You hit it. It does not seem to really impact. Sadly.
Damn.
Darn.
We're going to ignore Jason. Jasmina, you're up.
Time to deck the shit out of the dude again.
Go for it.
Wee!
1 good hit will do it.
Fuck.
That's not a good hit.
It might be. It is not, in fact, a good hit. That's only 1 degree of failure.
God damn it.
All right. At this point,
I will
are you gonna?
step back one.
There you go. Stain.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
All right.
Pew,
Yeah, you guys
pew.
are basically just dog piling on him. That's 3 degrees of failure.
Are you fucking with me?
I am.
At least it's
Wait.
another injury.
Yes, it is.
But wasn't he already hindered?
Yep, correct. That takes him out.
Ooh.
So I will give you guys a moment to explore your surroundings.
And he already called off the other army, right? That wasn't
Sorry,
like
Jason's
anyways,
just
he's
passed
got-
out on these stairs, basically. Like.
Is he dead?
ignoring that.
Jason, no, he is. You can tell he's breathing, and after a bit of time, he will recover, which we will eventually kind of cut to since we're getting to the end of the storyline.
Yeah, you're like the last healer out of us.
The papers are no longer on those desks.
Yeah.
It is interesting because they felt real when you touched them. Even the paper
Wait,
that you had is gone.
Oh, interesting. He's gonna pick his pen back up again, by the way.
Yes, you can do that. Except you can't. I'm kidding.
I'm just-
Yeah, you can
That
pick
pen
the
was real when I came back.
You can pick the pen up, and I see that you kind of approach where the device is.
Yeah, he wants to look at it real closely.
All right, make an investigation check for me. Honestly, it kind of reminds you in some twisted way of a steering wheel.
Oh?
steering wheel.
Yes.
This building, like,
He's
And it is funny as you die. What was all that in a second? It looks like a steering wheel.
Shiro's gonna take. Should I? Yeah. He's gonna like turn it to like the right.
I need everybody
oh, God.
to make. I'm gonna say either. Let's just go with a simple toughness save. No, fortitude save. Fortitude save. Everyone make a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Uh,
Well,
Yes.
it's not -1. I can tell you that much.
All
Please.
right.
Plebes,
Can
would
I
I
do
be
the
would I be up at this
reroll?
point or no?
Can I do the
Not yet.
reroll
Not
now,
yet.
please?
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. This is very minor.
Do I still want to make the save even though I'm passed out?
No,
Or...
no,
Okay.
you're good. You're good.
Okay.
But you're gonna fling to the side anyways. As you turn to the right, looking at these results, literally everybody gets flung to the right of the ship as it or the right of the room as it kind of tilts upside down.
Whoa! I'm outside the
Ignore
map.
that. Ignore that. Ignore
Right
that.
at the window.
Yeah. As the room gets tilted sideways, it's like. At this point, the ground is where the walls are.
Ah. What? Oh.
Rotated the room.
Am I able to get back up to the steering wheel?
Make an acrobatics or athletics. See if you can get up to the steering wheel.
Athletics or acrobatics? My athletics is decent. Is anyone better?
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing. I have I'll say this. I know an easy solution to this, but I'm knocked out, so I can't say.
Let me just
can
do it. I have
fly.
a plus 30.
Yeah,
There-
Cheryl is gonna like direct to Jasmine and just tell her to like try and fix the room
Okay,
with the steering wheel.
Let me check my
Jasmina,
food.
make an athletics check.
I like how everyone just ignored Dill.
Yep.
I didn't even hear what
All
you
right.
said.
You are
I'm
able
flying
to
in
get up,
circles.
and you are able to right the room. Although it's interesting, Stain seems to be no longer affected. In fact, yeah, Stain wasn't affected at all when the room tilted sideways.
Oh yeah.
To be
You
fair,
fucking
Cheryl
fly.
just got flung twice in one day.
It is interesting. So as you do that, you hear a knock on the door. Pardon me, sir.
You think it has a
Where?
horn?
Are you gonna like press like the middle button?
Yeah, can I honk the hypothetical horn? Oh man.
Jason's just passed out on the floor.
Pardon me. Excuse me, sir. We have an issue.
Hello?
Uh,
Are you going
can
to
he?
open
Can he?
the
Can he?
door?
Let's go to the door.
You know what? Yeah, he'll open the door.
You're not the boss. The boss is sleeping. No, wait. No, he wouldn't recognize him. Where's the boss? We have an issue.
Depends. What's the issue?
Well, as you look outside, you are in a grassy meadow with a clear crystal blue lake. The smokestacks are gone.
Oh.
Ah, I see the issue now.
Awkward.
So, I'm assuming. So you're wondering where the factory is, right?
Yes, I am wondering that, sir. I don't
Well,
want to get punished for not working.
Well, I don't think there's any need to worry about that because we just talked to the boss. You want to hear some good news?
Sure. What's the good news?
Everyone's debt is paid.
Make a persuasion check. This is a hard pill to swallow because it's hard to believe.
Isn't he technically deceiving them in a bit?
True enough, so make a deception check.
All right. Still good.
I will say, uh, to kind of like do a little bit of like fun little fast forwardy fun here, because we can do
Mhm.
that. There are a couple things that you guys would find out just by kind of exploring the area. Number one, not everyone believes you.
Right.
Some do and leave, and some are kind of just going to be confused and wandering around. The factories aren't all gone. They have been downsized to some degree, but everything that needs the smokestacks needed to functionally function is still present.
It's like it went back in time or something.
Something like that. Uh, you are next to a lake, and the lake is crystal blue, and you realize this is the same lake that was covered in that black tar.
Mm.
You also see next to the lake a letter in English.
And he's gonna read it.
So you've bested my friend from the stars. I guess that's another point to you. 7 more to go before the big final showdown. I look forward to it. A. So I will say, at this point, because you said you talked to the boss, and with like help from some people, people are looking to you guys now to what to do with this place.
Mm.
Like I said, it is still functional, though it would require some repairs and people put in some effort. It would honestly not be producing nearly as much as it was. That's just a fact.
Mm. All right. Here's what we'll do. Obviously. How about we still have some stuff around here that we could use? Some like small factories here and there. We don't have to like do anything too specific, but we can make ourselves a little town here, right?
You see someone come up. You see actually the outlaw kid come up. Make a town, you say?
We'll surely do that.
Never really been in any town. All right, so you are turning the smokestacks into a town,
Mm.
and I will say, I believe this. I told you tonight would be a short session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't lying. There really, it was a awkward position of we had gone on so long after last session that I could not justify going any longer. But I'm also like, there isn't a full session left in this storyline. I will say,
Mm.
with the Colonel defeated, everyone can add 3 power points to their collection, to their earned power points.
Yay.
Woohoo! Let's
Ooh.
see. I put
Excellent.
that here, so it'd be this
Again,
number
do it
instead.
on your sheet, not on your token.
Why did it lower to 6?
That's what I'm saying. Do it on your sheet. Oh, anyways.
I was gonna say, how do we do it on the sheet? Like,
Okay,
So you
hold
like
see
on.
not.
where it says the people button? Click on the people button that is
PC,
your picture.
PC. There we go. All right.
Wait,
So
what?
here we go.
If
Yeah,
you
you
That's
open.
people,
uncomfortable.
but the actors, go to actors tab.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I will say we do have a post credit scene because we always have a post credit scene.
Woohoo!
We have actually shown this location in the post credit scene before, but we'll show it again. It is what looks like a small dentist clinic.
Hmm.
So, and you go in, and you see there are people, there are regular dentist patients waiting in the room. You see a child be like, "Mom, I don't want to get a filling. It hurts." And then we cut to kind of the basement of the dentist, where we have what looks like an ordinary dentist office, and thousands of people who are just kind of standing there, staring off into space. And all of them are marked with the letter A. we are done the show tonight.
Woohoo! I say this was a fun arc.
This was
All right, so I'm gonna someone at Kiri for me like that the storyline is completed.
I got you.
And I guess
And then everyone gets 3 PowerPoints more.
I guess any, anything else anyone wants to note before I end the stream and video?
not really.
All right. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Mutants and Masterminds. And as always, stay tuned for more. Bye bye.